Americans have guns. Lots of guns. And with every election cycle, we have millions of new gun owners being created all over the country, often with records being set. But do all these new gun owners have a good way to carry those firearms? Do they even know how to carry those firearms? Are they actually training with those firearms? Do they know what's a good holster to get for quality, accessibility, and speed? A big goal at T.REX Arms is to produce high-end equipment for gun owners to carry those firearms. And not just for the advanced gun owners who are training all the time, but also for all of the new ones. This is why behind the scenes, we've been creating a new holster, one that can be used by advanced and new gun owners alike, especially for people who maybe aren't exactly real comfortable carrying inside the waistband. So let's show you guys the Ironside.
So in our mission to equip America, we've made a lot of different holster types over the years, but recently we've been focused on just two particular holster lines. The Sidecar, which is our concealed inside the waistband appendix carry option with the modular accessory carrier, and the Ragnarok, which is our rugged outside the waistband, more of a war belt holster. Now, as we've been making these holsters for years, we've made hundreds of thousands of them. We've had tremendous amounts of user feedback, tons of design iterations, and we've learned quite a bit. And yet, there's still a gap between these two holsters. Not everybody is ready for an appendix carry solution, and the Ragnarok, even when you put a belt, a slide, or a paddle on it, is extremely bulky. That's why we are creating the Ironside to be the most comfortable, concealable outside the waistband option. There's also a pretty significant market gap. There's nothing in between a really cheap bargain bin injection molded one size fits most generic holster and a more premium Kydex option that has a whole lot more upgradability. And that's something that we would like to change. So we took a very simple, streamlined, straightforward design and we added to it all of the lessons that we've learned over the years. We've moved the gun out to the side for extra comfort. We've tilted it in for extra concealability. And we've also upgraded the Kydex itself. So we've added a few hundred thousandths thicker Kydex, which doesn't seem like it would add a whole lot, but the extra rigidity we think is necessary for weapon retention and strength. And for the belt loops, we 3D printed countless prototypes to get exactly the right angle for the ergonomics, exactly the right roughness so that there is stability. We have multiple size belt loops for multiple sizes of belts, and you can adjust the height of these belt loops to cant the holster to exactly what you want for your draw. And it's not just the holster, we also have pistol mags with exactly the same ergonomics and Kydex upgrades, belt loops, and you can run those together, so multiple pistol mags together, or rifle mags, cuff carriers, tourniquet carriers, any type of setup that you're looking for. Providing this many options and this type of customizability is really important to us, which is part of the reason that we stuck with Kydex, something that is going to give the end user a lot of different options between the different weapon systems that we support, the different lights that are available, different ways that they can choose to set up their own system, and even the different colors. The problem is bringing the product to market with all of those upgrades, all of that precision, and still hitting our budget. The blobby one-size-fits-all holster is not an option. We're trying to bring to market a holster and a mag carrier for less than $100. We're trying to make an entry-level holster without cutting any of the corners on production. So in addition to all of the lessons that we've learned about holster design, we've also put all the lessons that we've learned about holster manufacturing into the Ironside. So the Ironside is one of the first holsters that we have properly designed for production, around all the lessons that we've learned about vacuum forming, proper production line and automation design, CNC machines, etc. And what that means is that we are actually able to do what it was that we wanted to do. And that's why we're excited about the Ironside holster. In and of itself, it's not that exciting or revolutionary. It literally just fills the gap in our product lineup. But what it represents is something that is very exciting. It can fill a need for an entry-level holster cost-wise that doesn't skimp on any of the features, customizability, and adaptability that first-time gun owners are going to need. And it has all of the capabilities of a holster that a professional shooter is looking for. This is what will get us just another step closer on our mission to equip Americans with the tools that they need to save their lives and the lives of the people around them. We haven't made a holster like this in a long time, but with the millions of new gun owners, recent Supreme Court decisions that have made it easier to carry guns in a bunch of new states, it was time for us to bring it back.
Overall, we wanted to design a holster that's not only accessible to the new gun owner, but still offers a lot to people a little more advanced, who want to use all the different attachments for their various needs. When developing the Ironside holster, we didn't just want to make an outside-the-waistband holster, but we also wanted to make a suite of other products to go with that particular holster, because everyone has different needs. So what we have is the Ironside holster, a pistol mag carrier, rifle mag carrier as well, tourniquet pouch, cuff carrier, and those can also all be connected together using the carrier connector. But it's important to understand that this holster, while a very nice outside-the-waistband holster with some nice features built into it, is nothing revolutionary. But it does fill one of our missions here at T.REX Arms to equip as many citizens as possible with affordable, effective equipment. But it's even more important to understand that just owning these holsters and equipment like this isn't going to save lives. It's still up to you to possess the willingness to be able to step in and do what needs to be done and have the competence to match that. And always remember, skill beats gear.